So recently, there was a report that Cameron Reddish has demanded a trade from the Knicks, but Cam Reddish recently has come out on Instagram and outright denied this report. This report is coming from Mark Berman of the New York Post, who covers the Knicks, and he published an article today saying that Cameron Reddish wants out from the Knicks. I'm reading directly from Mark Berman from the Post. The Knicks didn't have a plan for him. They traded for him without one and still don't have one. He would like a bigger opportunity somewhere. And Cam denied the trade request on the Knicks Instagram page. Ironically, today is Cam Reddish's birthday. He just turned 23, so happy birthday to Cam. But the Knicks wished him a happy birthday. As you can see, somebody commented, "Bro just requested a trade," and then Cam replied to him saying, "When I do that, y'all be tripping." So clearly somebody here is lying. Either Mark Berman is just making this up or stretching the truth in order to make this post, or it's possible that Cam Reddish could have made this trade request, probably told his agent to make the trade request, but he's denying it for bad publicity. Who knows? I'm not sure what the truth is, but again, somebody here is definitely lying. But I do find it kind of fishy that Cam Reddish would demand the trade here. Now, last season, he didn't have a big role in the Knicks offense, which is true because the Knicks had a lot of veterans ahead of him, but he did start to get some playing time and then he got hurt and then he missed the rest of the season. Now, going into this season, there's actually an opportunity for Cam to get some burn. The Knicks did trade Alec Burks, which does clear up the logjam at the wing. And we're still in the middle of the offseason. Training camp doesn't start until late September, probably around September 30th. So the truth is, Cam doesn't even really know what his role on next year will be. If he goes into training camp and he's cooking and he's busting ass, then Thibodeau is going to have no choice but to at least give him a rotation spot. So I don't see why Cam would demand a trade if the season hasn't even started yet. If we were in the middle of the regular season and he was at the end of the bench and it was trade deadline, I can understand that. But I find it hard to believe that Cam would demand the trade right in the middle of the offseason and we're not even in training camp yet. Now, as for Cam Reddish next season, I think that there's definitely a chance that he can earn a big role on the Knicks. I don't think that he's going to be a starter, but I think that he could be a very good spark plug off the bench. But really, it's up to him to earn it. Now, I personally don't buy the argument from a lot of Knicks fans that Thibodeau doesn't give young guys a chance. RJ Barrett, Mitchell Robinson, and Emmanuel Quickley are several young guys that Thibodeau has given big minutes and have earned big roles. The thing with Thibodeau is that Thibodeau definitely gives young guys a chance, but they got to earn it and they got to be ready. The young guys that on the Knicks under Tibbs that have been buried on the bench are usually guys that didn't improve enough significantly in order to get big minutes. I'm talking about guys like Kevin Knox, Frank Ntilikina, guys who didn't really improve enough over their Knicks career. So I think that if Cameron Reddish, again, if he comes to the training camp and he's playing well, he's the lockdown defender that he has the build to be. He's a consistent scorer. I do think that he can earn a big role on the Knicks. That was the problem with him 3 years on the Hawks. There's flashes of greatness, but he's inconsistent. He's not as good of a defender as he should be, and also he's got to stay healthy because injuries have been a big problem in his career. And I'm not necessarily sure that he can be an all-star like Paul George, which was his main player comp when he got drafted. I think it might be time to let go of him becoming Paul George, but I think that he could be a very good starting small forward. Maybe somebody like Harrison Barnes or maybe somebody like Andrew Wiggins. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for me. What do you think of this trade request? Do you think that Cameron Reddish can play a big role on the Knicks? Do you think it's true that Cam actually won out? Or is Mark Berman just reaching for clicks on the New York Post? Let me know. That's going to be it for me. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like on it and hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys next video.